If you are on the road to success, and you want to make a difference in your life and the lives of all those around you, or if you just want to be insanely successful, then you are in the right place. Hi, my name is Harold and welcome to my channel. If you are new here and you love watching content like this, please consider subscribing and turn that bell notification icon on, so that you are informed when I put out new amazing videos like this one. So, without further ado, let us get into this one. This is the story of Colonel Sanders. Most of you will know him. For those who do not, he is the founder of KFC. He worked several jobs and failed in most of them. At age 65, he had tasted nothing but failure. But, at age 88, he was a billionaire. His life changed the day he realized what he could do better than anyone else. Frying chicken. The second story I would share is the success story of my cousin. He worked and failed at a couple of jobs before opening a private school, and things changed for the better. Both Colonel Sanders and my cousin found success. But it is my opinion that they found it a little late. This is just an opinion anyway. A lot of people find success at much younger ages. The question is, how did they do it? Notice that there are a lot of successful people across many fields. Therefore, I would like to infer that financial success is not dependent on which field you get into. There are successful people in just about all walks of life. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Ben Carson, Tiger Woods, Dwayne Johnson, Mark Zuckerberg and Abraham Lincoln are just a few in an almost endless list of successful people, and they are all in different fields. But something made these people stand out from the crowd, and that is why the whole world knows their names. So, if success isn't about what you choose to do, then what is success? For me, true success is defined by passion and purpose. And it is by no means the only key, but it is a very important key. Passion unlocks a lot of good stuff like creativity, consistency and maximum output. Let us go back to the list of successful people I made earlier in this video. Elon is passionate about the preservation of our species, so he is looking to one day build technology to enable man to survive on the Moon, Mars and other planets. Lincoln was passionate about creating positive change in his environment via policies. Mark is passionate about connecting people. This was the origin of Facebook. These guys, unlike Colonel Sanders, identified a goal that they are passionate about early on in life. We all know it's never too late to pursue a passion, but it feels pretty good to save yourself a couple of decades of wasted time and effort. So, here is the big question: what am I passionate about, who do I want to be? And what do I want to achieve in this lifetime? These questions leave those who are afraid to make mistakes stagnated. And others get it answered after they have drifted far in another direction, like Mr. KFC. Some people say, to choose what you want to do in this lifetime, follow your heart. Others say meditate, ask your pastor, follow your parents' profession, focus on your likes and strengths, etc. Well, I have a different opinion, and that is, read more books. My reason for saying this is really simple, and as scary as the next sentence I am about to say is, it is true. Here it comes. You don't know what you don't know. For those who follow their likes or hobbies, you obviously cannot like what you don't know exists. You cannot know if you have strengths in a certain field unless you knew the field existed in the first place. Elon Musk's dreams of space travel were planted in his mind by a novel he read when he was just a child. A novel about aliens and space travel. To those who meditate. Now, I would not rule out the possibility of a completely unfamiliar word popping into your inner vision, but most often than not, what comes is within what you already know. Another word for lack of knowledge to me is ignorance. And you want to reduce as much ignorance from your life as you can. And there is one fast remedy. Read more books. There is no way around this, and this is the main theme of this video. Read more books. You will never know how ignorant you are about a lot of things until you begin reading books. No one is as helpless as someone who doesn't know and doesn't know that he really doesn't know. That's a very horrendous recipe. Think about it this way: the most successful people in various fields and aspects of life have written books. They have condensed a lifetime of mistakes, lessons, knowledge, and wisdom into a single book, and you can consume all that info in a few days. Something that took the writer at least a couple of years to figure out. In other cases, it takes them the entirety of their career or even a lifetime. But you can download all that info in a week. Books are nothing short of a blessing to the world, and the more books you read, the more truly invincible you can become. Of course, I don't mean you can disappear into thin air, but I am sure you get the point. So, back to the analogy at the beginning of this video. Someone who has read a lot of books has a broader view and is in a better position to choose what he or she wants to do with his or her life as against someone who hasn't done a lot of reading and is just limited to what he has learned from his environment. If you are watching this video, that presupposes that you have a mobile device or laptop. This is great news because, in all of human history put together, books have never been so accessible. AnyBooks is a good app to use. It gives access to tons of books. Disclaimer, I am not a part of that company in any way, shape or form, and they are not sponsoring this video, but I have read tons of books from there. And I have been able to reduce my ignorance by quite a lot. Has any other person observed that it seems like the most successful people are people without college degrees? And a lot of entrepreneurs will even tell you that college is a waste of time and money. Let me give you my opinion on all this. Professionals focus so much in being good at their profession, they don't realize that one needs way more than that to succeed. To be successful, you gotta know a lot of things, and how to relate to people is one of them. And there are tons of books on this subject. You gotta know how to market yourself or your craft, you need to know how to negotiate, you need to understand the flow of money. B and C students have the time to learn all these other kinds of stuff, students don't. And that's why A students work for C students. Some of us are making the same mistakes that are already covered in a lot of books, and that is just sad. By simply reading books, you can avoid mistakes and learn lessons that would have cost you years to learn, but most importantly, it gives you a clearer and broader knowledge about the world, and then it's much easier to identify where it is you want to make a difference in. With vision, passion, and information, you are pretty much set up for long-term success. Let me know in the comment section below the books that made the most difference in your life. I am going to leave a link to a video in the description box below. In that video, I talked about the one book that made all the difference to me. And I am also going to cover all the lessons I learned from that book. It's a really amazing book, in my opinion. So check it out. But, hey, what's the one book that changed your life? Leave a comment in the comment section. And if you haven't begun reading books, what's the area of your life you want to improve right now? Let us know in the description below. Remember to give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay energized.